Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Anila Cutiva Peña. I am 24 years old. I am doing a bachelor degree in English as a foreign language at UNAD University. In this video, I'm going to answer some questions about to the task number 1, reflecting upon English language awareness. The first set of questions is called Step 1, Course Recognition. The first question is, before to start, I want to let you know that I am reading because I couldn't memorize all the questions and some of the answers. So if you look at me looking at the side, I am reading. So sorry for that. The first question is, what is the purpose of the course? According to the course presentation, the course learning purpose is to strengthen foreign language, linguistic, sociolinguistic, and pragmatic competencies through the accomplishment of oral production tasks in given set of real-time interaction to communicate and discuss about complex issues. The second one is, how many learning outcomes can you find in the syllabus? In the syllabus, we can find 4 learning outcomes. The first one is to demonstrate oral skills to express fluently and spontaneously about different cultural subjects for social or academic purposes. The second one is to discuss about controversial issues using arguments to convince others towards a specific point of view. The third learning outcome is to interpret extended speech even when it is not clearly structured and when relationships are only implied and not signaled. And the last learning outcome that we can find on the syllabus in this course is to describe complex subjects with clear and detailed information, developing particular points and rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. Question number 3. What are synchronic interaction activities? Synchronic interaction activities are the space that allows communication through direct face-to-face meetings. This is a space when we can develop all the activities proposed by the guide and ask for some reviews or support of the tutors. Question number 4. How many activities does the course have? This course have a total of 6 activities which are labeled as tasks. So task number 1 is this one, which is called Reflecting Upon English Language Awareness. Task 2 is partaking in 7 weekly mandatory encounters. Task 3 is debating controversial issues. Task 4 is speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced. Task 5 is standardized test listening quiz. And the last task is delivering a real-time mini webinar. Question number 5. Which activities in the course imply real-time interaction? Task number 2, 3, 4, and 5. No. 2, 3, 4, and 6. 5 no. Question number 6. Summarize with your own words the course rules and conditions. There are specific rules in place to achieve the best results. There are individual and group rules, but in summary, we are advised to avoid any kind of plagiarism, theft, or harm to the netiquette. Have some values like respect, tolerance, honesty, solidarity with our peers and with our tutors. And another one is recognize the course needs and learning strategy. For example, having good internet, going to all the synchronic activities and all kind of things. The last question of the first step is your institutional email working properly? Yes. In this moment, yes. I did have a problem with my email before, but I wrote a letter and now it's working really well. The second step is reflection upon English language awareness. The first question of this step is, have you got an English language level certification? And what consider your level is at present? I have an EFZ certificate that I took on July, and my English level on that test was the C1. But on the listening activities, I got a B2 level, which is upper intermediate, and in my reading section, I got a C2 level because I have better comprehension of of English when I am reading. I am not really good at listening, and I am not really good at speaking, as you can notice. The second one is, how do you get that level that you have now? Well, when I was on school, on grade 10 through our level, finishes my bachelor school, we were allowed to choose an extra course, and we can choose between English and technology. So I choose English. And then I study English for 2 years before starting at the UNAT. Question number 3 is, why are you studying English as a foreign language? Because I always like foreign language, specifically English. But I really like French. I would like to learn Chinese and others, but in this moment I am putting all my attention in English. And also, this language has turned out to be a necessity in nowadays. Question number 4 is, how is studying a language as an adult different from studying as a child? From my perspective, or in my personal opinion, I feel that learning English as an adult is difficult because adult doesn't have enough time to dedicate to learning. And also, I believe that it's easier for children because they are on a stage where they can learn easily, and all the information is simple for them. Question number 5 is, how long should you study a foreign language? I honestly think that there is no time enough to learn a foreign language, but you can have the basis to be able to communicate effectively with others or even with native people in a year or two. But we always have to continue learning the language. Question number 6 is, how can you make language learning a part of your life in the future? Some things that can be done to learning a language is to set clear goals, specific goals, dedicating daily time to study, to practice, to read, and things like that. Something that I am trying to do, and I think personally, I think that is helping me, is creating a bubble or a private space where I only are surrounded by English. Listening, reading, speaking, watching, everything I do is on English. So maybe that can works for you too. The last question is, how can you organize lifelong language learning? To organize a life like this, it is necessary to be responsible and have a plan with goals to long terms. Be constant and stay motivated. Thank you very much.